This is Jacksons.TV with Jordan Blanton and Blaise Butler. First of all, Blaise, both of you are collegiate wrestlers, and I believe you're from the University of Virginia. Izzy brought you down to help out some of the pros get ready for their big fights. What has your experience been like here at Jackson's?
Oh, it's been great. It's been a lot like collegiate wrestling. I mean, grinding hard every day, but I mean, grinding even more. Maybe 4 or 5 times a day. It's just nonstop, gym to gym. It's great.
And how would you compare wrestling technique-wise to MMA wrestling?
I mean, it's different. Wrestling's definitely a part of MMA, but there's a whole lot more stuff that goes into MMA than just wrestling. So, wrestling, it's key. You got to know it, but I couldn't just hop into the sport and do it. You got to learn a lot more before you get out there.
And Jordan, you're a 2-time All-American at the University of Illinois?
Yeah.
Okay, and what is it like, coming down here working with some of the pro fighters for you?
It's great, just being around high-level athletes, that train at a high level. It's really motivating to me. It's awesome because, it's something that I take a lot of pride in my training in the sport of wrestling, and coming here and seeing all the different disciplines and how hard each one is, and how just disciplined everybody is at learning and taking time and living the lifestyle to be a fighter is something really cool, and something I feel pretty fortunate to be a part of and get to see. And
how would you compare, because wrestlers work so hard, just regular wrestling, how would you compare that lifestyle of wrestling to the lifestyle of a MMA fighter?
I think there's a lot of similarities, but there's also a lot of differences. For one, the college wrestling season is kind of a constant grind. And I think that relates well to, I guess, a fighter's camp. They're grinding right now. Just seeing John Bones Jones every day. He's working out hard, and it's a grind. And I know his body's hurting at the end of the week and things like that. That's really similar in wrestling, but in wrestling, we don't train for one fight. So week after week, being in that grind and competing every week, I think is a big difference. But as far as discipline goes, training hard goes, year-round focus, living the lifestyle, nutrition, sleep, training, everything is so important, and I think that's something that I think is really similar between the two.
And Blaise, is this your first time to New Mexico?
No, it's actually my second time. I came down earlier this summer to train with some of the guys, and Clay Guida was down here, good friend of Izzy, so they invited me down here to wrestle with them. And it was a great experience.
And did you feel the altitude at all when you first came down?
Yes, I did. First workout, just lungs were burning. I pushed through it, but by the end of the week, I was good. I was great, and it was a great experience to be able to feel that.
And how about you, Jordan? Did you feel that altitude?
Yeah, yesterday I felt it. In the morning, I didn't feel it as much, but we did a wrestling practice last night, and we did a 30-minute go, and I felt pretty worn down, so it definitely hit me.
And first of all, Jordan, do you have any thoughts about maybe trying MMA once your wrestling days are over?
It's something that's always kind of in the back of my head, but right now I'm really just focused on finishing up college, and I want to train through 2016 for the Olympics in Rio.
Oh, excellent. And how about you, Blaise?
I still have 4 years eligibility wrestling-wise. I'm just going to be a redshirt freshman. So that's a long ways away, but I'd definitely like to stay around the sport and see what else it has to offer.
Okay, well, thanks again for coming down and helping the pros get ready for their big fights. And really enjoy you guys being around, so thanks again.
Thank you, man. We appreciate it, and shout out Izzy Style Wrestling.
Yep.